Are you recording?
Yeah.
Oh my god. We're going. It's gonna be great. And it was a great trip. We were super excited because we were going to the Philippines for 2 weeks, starting in Manila for a couple days and then going to Palawan, which is a really beautiful province that is famous for its many islands and beaches and diving and stuff.
Yeah, to get there, we had a flight from Berlin to Singapore. It was like a 12-hour flight or something like that.
It was. Yeah.
It sounds terrible, but
It
you know
was.
what? I don't think it was that. I usually hate long flights, but it was alright. Then we had in Singapore we had a what's it, a layover?
Yep.
A layover of like 7 hours. Meanwhile, too, we also had the COVID-19 thing going on. It was late February, so it had just started to gain traction. Some people there were wearing masks, but it wasn't too bad, and everything was open at the time, so it was pretty alright. And then after that, we had to Manila, it was like 2 hours, a 3 hour flight. And then we had to wait like 2 or 3 hours at the airport because we were meeting with your siblings there.
Yeah. Older sister and younger brother. So the four of us were going to travel around, and we were meeting to get picked up by our uncle because we have family in the Philippines. We were going to stay with them.
Manila.
Here in the Philippines.
Oh. Bye, thank you.
See you.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. Nice to see you. Hi. Can you believe it?
We've been traveling for more than 24 hours. Really? You know that?
Oh my god.
No.
We're staying at Astoria Towers.
Is this a hotel or?
Actually,
confused.
I'm not sure.
I'm Luis.
Hello. So nice to see
My
you.
goodness, what facts you have.
Yeah, they're a bit big.
That's so great.
Yeah, it's so good to see you again.
It was really, really nice to be back in the Philippines after so long. Emily, Christopher, and I lived there when we were kids, 18 years ago. And yeah, it was a long time ago, but we still remember a lot of stuff. Like, of course, we remembered our relatives, our yoya, our titos, and our cousins. We would go to their houses, we would play together, and it was super nice. So the next day, we had a big family lunch together, lots of great food, pancit, and all kinds of Filipino dishes. And despite feeling very full, we still managed to head over to Mega Mall, where we did some shopping and got some dessert.
So where are we?
Filipino Mall. We're in
Mega Mall.
Just say Mega Mall, then it's accurate, yeah.
I'm the only one that's just not Filipino.
I don't look very Filipino here, which is fair.
Having some kind of something you don't have to worry about, kind of thing.
$2,000. So much better, much better.
There you go.
I want
Yeah.
dots.
All of them, all the dots.
More
The
dots.
dots, all of them, more dots.
Do you want some?
And I'll do it for myself. I'll be chocolate
I'll get out
and
some
mint cookie crunch.
Filipino pizza.
Yeah.
That's for dinner today. And I'm not hungry. Yeah, we had so much for lunch. We had the pork belly, the
Pancit.
pancit.
That was so good, yeah.
Seafood.
This is terrible.
And rice and all kinds of food.
I'm having my
You can definitely have
fifth.
some of ours.
What?
No, fourth. I think it's fourth.
No.
Deliciousness.
Pineapples. Well done for eating all that. Pineapples. Saucy.
The tomato sauce is actually really nice.
Yeah. I'm pleased with that.
Can I have one more? Emily?
Of course, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The food was incredible though. First there's dirty ice cream, which honestly it wasn't that good, but it was really funny. It's just street ice cream. They usually have like 3 flavors. They have mango, which is to be expected. They have avocado, which is interesting, and they have queso, which is the Spanish word for cheese, but it's supposed to be a cheese ice cream. It's really weird. Besides that, dirty ice cream. We had really good food. It's very flavorsome. It's a weird mix between Western and Eastern. Yeah, it is. It is a weird mix between Western and Eastern cuisine. The whole point of visiting Manila was to visit Kat's family, so it wasn't really the point to get to know the city itself. But we had a day to check it out. We went to Intramuros, which is an old Spanish fortress from the 1500s. There are tons of houses that look like classical Spanish houses that are not really. They were built to look old. We also went to Rizal Park, which is a park that's close to Intramuros, telling the story about the hero of the Philippines, the one that triggered the whole independence from the Spanish.
Really fast. We are in Manila.
Manila.
So, Chris, those are the jeepneys there. On your left.
Oh yeah, I saw loads of them.
They're hipsters. I love Dino's reaction. It's like, oh, I hope you don't have to ride one of those.
And it's like, no, yes, I do want to ride one of
Yeah,
those.
we want to.
After Intramuros, we were basically done with Manila. It was really nice overall. It was short, but just so nice to see family again and to basically go back in time for Emily, Christopher, and I. But we were gonna go back to Manila after Palawan, just for one night, but it was a sort of comforting thought that we would see them all again once more.
Yeah, after this, we were supposed to go to Coron, which is it's not a very small island, right? It's a fairly sized island in Palawan. Palawan is the name of the region.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were going to Palawan. We had a flight there, and we ended up arriving to the airport 4 hours early or something like that.
So early. Yeah.
We wanted to avoid the Manila traffic, which by the way is insane. So that's fair.
Yeah, the van driver insisted.
Yeah. So we got to the airport, stayed there for a few hours, and off to Coron.
We have all of this food. These grape things. I need to know what these are. Best mango juice. We have
A bit better than the day before.
omelets. More omelets. Oh, bread. Amazing.
Yeah.
In the foil, there's probably loads of chicken. Is leftover pancit. Delicious. This is more chicken and pork.